Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shit Show Podcast with Matt Thomas, Joey Giocazello.
How are you, Greg?
Or should I not give myself the lovely title?
Oh, that's too much. Yourself a host.
I am Greg, your, mediocre looking, sometimes on a good day, decent looking host.
Hey, we're a bunch of sevens here.
We're just a group of seven. That's what we should have called the podcast, Group of Seven.
It's the Magnificent Sevens.
The Magnificent Seven. The Group of Sevens. All right, I just tweeted it out. All right. There you go. So, if you want to call in throughout the show, please feel free to call 612-351-6729. Again, that's 612-351-6729. So feel free to give us a call. Let's raise it up for all to see. Go ahead and zoom in on that. That's for you, Periscope. All right. So, how's everyone doing? It's been a week. It's been a weekend. How did everyone's weekend go? I have a pretty great story for you guys if you're ready for it. But
yeah, lay it on. What was your weekend like, Gregory?
It wasn't so much the weekend. It was last week. So this is, I want to say Thursday night.
Okay.
I'm at a gas station, and I left my wallet on top of the pump, and it's like 11:30 at night. I mean, it's a seedy time.
Was it a seedy gas station?
It was a bit of a seedy gas station, and so I left my wallet up on this thing, and I drove away. And I was talking on the phone with my parents, and I just didn't think, I took my wallet out, I swiped the card, and then I put my bank card in my pocket.
Oh, that's a move,
right? And I put the wallet. On top of the gas pump. And so I just so I drove away. I get home and I'm like, fuck, where's my wallet? And you always realize when you get home, you
go to throw it in the thing.
Yeah, you're like, I put it. Yeah,
that you put your wallet and your keys.
I throw my wallet. So I can't find my wallet, and I call the gas station immediately. You guys after I checking everything, I called the gas. Do you guys have my wallet? The dude goes, let me go take a look. So he goes out, takes a look, right? Gets back on the phone. He goes, listen, man, I checked everything, the lot. I checked the entire lot. I checked all the pumps. I even checked the garbages in case someone grabbed the wallet, took the money, and threw it in the garbage.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, good for you, man.
Hey,
immediately, my
Columbo.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking holy shit, this guy is gives me hope in humanity. This guy he gets it. He knows that I really care about this and I need it. So anyway, doesn't find it. And I'm like, shit, well, whatever. I don't have a cash in there. I can replace all the cards. It's just a hassle. Fuck it, right? So I'm like, shit, I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up tomorrow. I'll deal with it tomorrow. That's tomorrow Greg's problem.
Future
Greg is going to have to deal with this. Present Greg's going to go to bed.
Take a nap.
Exactly.
Gets his 40 winks.
So future Greg wakes up and I'm like, I'm going to just drive by the gas station.
No.
I'm just going to drive by the gas station. I want to see it. Maybe I'll stop in. It was dark last night. I've got a black wallet. You know what? Maybe I'll find it, right? Here's what happens. I drive by the gas station. I'm about to pull into the gas station. I'm still on the road, the main road. I'm about, I want to say 200 feet. Now, let's say
you're
whatever.
Scoping the gas station while you're waiting.
I'm a stone's throw from it, right? To turn into it, right? I see a black thing on the road. I turn around. I look. It's my fucking wallet in the middle of the road.
Oh my God.
In the middle, and I'm like, there's no way I left it in the middle of the road. So what must have happened was...
You put it on your roof?
No, someone must have taken the wallet, saw that there was, drove away with it, saw there was no money, and just tossed it out their window.
And just tossed it.
So
are you sure? Are you 100% sure that you did not leave it?
It wasn't on my roof. It wasn't on the roof.
Oh.
No, because I've made that mistake before with water bottles and shit, and it's
people leave things. It's hilarious when people leave their coffee. They got their coffee on the roof, and then it goes on their windshield, and then they make their face. Then because have you ever seen it happen? Have you ever seen it go down?
Yeah.
That wasn't you. Because you're at a light and you're trying to motion to the person. I
think people just lose their mind on gas stations because I know people who are smart people that I respect who've driven away with the gas, the fucking hose still in the tank.
Scientists. doctors,
right? Like
have
people
driven
just
away
lose
with the
their
gas
minds
station.
at it's like the gas station has this like aura of stupidity around it that when you enter it, you just drop IQ. Like
we shouldn't even be. They should go back to full service. I want to see some full service. Where dude, he checks your windshield wiper fluid. He opens the hood.
Yeah.
He like, he checks your oil and whatnot.
You pay more though.
You tip a little bit.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Someone does it for you. That's
this
good.
is America.
No, I know, but it's literally like 10 cents more a gallon.
Dude, in Minnesota during the winter, I'll totally take it.
Done
10
deal.
cents more a gallon.
I'll just, dude. It adds up to be like $1.
I am ready to pay $5 a gallon.
Yeah, just fucking just lower the window,
surprised.
slip the card through the crack in the window. The guy takes your money, slips it back, minimal exposure to the cold. Anyway, I'll finish my story quick.
I thought
you don't like going out there and just risking your life to pump your own gas.
No,
I thought
man.
the person pumping your gas was some sort of ethnic human being.
No,
like,
it had nothing to do with
don't.
that.
It's just the cold.
It
It's
was
the weather.
cold, yeah.
I
not
just
racist.
want to make sure, everyone knows.
I'm not racist.
He's not racist. It wasn't it was the cold, not the
So-
ethnicity of the person pumping the gas at the minimum wage gas station job. Just
Okay,
saying.
So
Just
here's
saying.
what
I
happened.
just want to make sure for the.
I grabbed my wallet. Nothing
This
was
is it.
taken.
This is
is
the
not.
wallet?
No, this is a new one. I grabbed my
What
wallet.
happened to that one?
So you got a smaller one now.
I'll explain it.
Yeah, the scuff in it.
I'll
Get rid of
explain.
it.
No, dude. I took nothing was missing except one card. It was my business checking card, my business checking account card, and that was the only thing they took. They didn't take my Discover card, my credit card. They just took that, which is stupid because I think that credit card, that account has $7 on it. Greg Berman's business is not doing well.
This is private business.
It's my like comedy card, like the card that I use when I go on the road to keep track of how much I spend.
Oh yes, no,
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
So I have that.
And that's
everything was crushed, man. So many cars must have driven over it that morning. That everything was all my cards are broken and like destroyed.
Are you good at banking?
I'm pretty good at banking.
Pretty good at numbers.
I'm a Jew.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
How much? What's
DNA.
the percentage?
100%.
You're 100% Jew. I'm 100% Sicilian. This is
We're
the
pure
whopping the Jew. It's like
Are you German, Matt?
Yeah.
What are you running with, Manny?
I'm probably 75% German.
What
and
else?
Scottish.
All Scottish on the other side?
Yeah.
Or you got a little-
of all that English shit.
This is my new wallet.
Sorry if I'm out of it today, guys. I'm banging out this fucking cold. It's
Matt's
absolutely
fucking a
killing
cold
me.
right now.
Yes.
I
Banging
swear
it.
by the
Banging
onion,
it.
Matthew. The onion. The onion.
You told me about
for
the onion,
500
but I
years,
probably have a better time sticking it up my ass to see what it would do.
that would
instead
actually
of
probably do some good.
just
That would you'd be
letting
the
it
next day
sit
you'd
out,
be walking
letting it
around
with
sit
a
out
string
in
in
the
his
room.
Like the vegetable or the newspaper? Which one has curative
yes,
powers?
It's the veggie all the way.
punny, ironic,
really
punny
funny
news,
newspaper.
fake news headlines will cure all. It's
For
I swear,
hundreds of years, the
if you
onion.
if you take an onion, you can Google this. If you take an onion and you peel back, you put it in your room, your bedroom, or your living room, or both, and you peel back every day, you peel back a layer, the onion will suck up the poison.
Actually,
And there's doctors.
that's not the case because I remember reading something about how.
Really? Tell
Yeah, let me tell you because I remember read this thing and it said if you go to like there was once a thing where
Oh, there's
in order-
onion skeptics.
No, in order
Yeah.
to get over the cold, you got to like go to the river and say something to it for a certain amount of days. Blah 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 blah. The point is that every time you peel back the skin, there's nothing to do with the onion peeling back and sucking anything in. It's just you're just waiting the amount of time it takes for a cold to go away.
No, it's just a thing. That
Dude,
will-
I'm gonna do the
There's
same thing
some-
with
yeah,
some,
but
like,
there's-
with a cabbage. Ooh, this cabbage is
there's
sucking the
some-
shit.
Did you do any research, or you just?
Yeah, but there's some
you're shooting
doctors-
from the hip.
There's
Gregory?
some doctors that believe coffee enemas are important too, and I mean, come
Very
on.
true. Yeah, like there is
to
yes,
cure what?
Cancer
Cancer.
as a cancer treatment.
Totally down. I'm down for like because we're all gonna get it, and when we get it, I will do anything. We're all.
Well,
gonna, I'll put fucking coffee in my
We're
ass.
not all gonna get it.
It's
Go fuck
okay.
yourself.
No,
It's
this is,
okay.
we live in the future, Gregory. We are all gonna get it.
It's
we just
okay
hope
if
that we
you-
get easy cancer,
It's okay if you
pinky
do
cancer.
alternative treatments along with conventional treatments, but if you sit there and do all alternative treatments, it gets you absolutely nowhere.
Au contraire, not the
100%.
not the crazy like all right, not crazy, but really leaning to the outside of what science and modern
Yeah.
medicine is saying. Like the coffee in the ass.
Yeah.
Coffee enemas. That seems a little.
Yeah.
That's a little.
You're
that's
drawing
a little
See,
high.
the reason
drawing
is
a line of coffee enemas, but you'll peel back skins of onions.
There's yeah.
a
Okay.
good point.
Okay.
Hundreds. Maybe they've been shoving coffee in their butts for hundreds of years, and it's a thing. And now, it's all I'm saying is. There's alternative medicine. Yeah, I love essential oil. My mom got me into that.
Of course you do.
Dude, I love it, deal. Lavender will heal your wounds.
You ever gotten acupuncture?
Dude,
Here's why.
I have, right now I have. Oh, it's here. It's I had
a home acupuncture kit.
No. I don't go that far. No, but I keep a.
Hopefully,
a
sticks one in his throat.
Usually in the back pocket. It's today it was used on the to dab my because it was a moist one out today. It was a warm one.
Yeah.
For an October day. It was a little.
Wait, where does that go with acupuncture?
Yeah.
How did that
So
remind
I had
you of
I had
of
some
the
essential
puncture?
oils of I had peppermint, and what peppermint does is it wakes you up and stimulates your brain functions. So it's a wonderful thing.
See, the reason I can't
snort, I sniff it. I sniff my handkerchief before I go on stage sometimes. So I'm in the back of comedy shows, like comics come up to me like, dude, what are you huffing?
It's because you have ether in it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what do you? Oh yeah, I like to ether myself up before I go on stage.
Dude, you know what? I look
Brings
at
me
that.
down.
I look at that as more of a good luck charm than anything. And people, I have a lot of good luck charms, and people always, I'm like very superstitious, which is weird because I'm a pretty logical person.
Rabbit's foot?
No, I have I don't have it on me. I have like a good luck charm. It's my grandpa's keychain from a long time ago, and I don't go on stage unless I have that.
Yeah.
And I don't think it has any. I know logically that it doesn't change the outcome of how I will perform, or what will happen. But that good luck charm gives me the confidence to perform in the way that I should be performing at my top level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that sucks because I really wish I didn't have to rely on something to perform at that level.
But it's okay.
But it's okay to have something.
It's
like
anything that gets you out of your head.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to that alternative medicine.
It's like
we were just
panacea.
talking about that, right? My uncle, he had cancer and died, but he relied 100% on alternative medicine. Like any of the shit.
How far leaning away from the standard of modern care?
Like 100%.
Okay.
Like he didn't take in
coffee enemas?
Yeah. Like he didn't take in anything that the doctors were saying. Like, hey, you know what? We have these cancer meds that, yeah, you're probably going to die, but it'll give you a little bit of time. No, he just went completely off the rails and did everything alternative. And which is one of the reasons why he died so fucking quick. Yeah, they cut it early enough, but he didn't want to go through any of the standard treatments for it. He just did his own thing, and
But you know what? In the end, that's his choice. He decided,
no, I get that. Yeah. I'm just saying that I'm not
happier doing that.
Maybe some of the stuff in like Eastern medicine works, but I don't think you can rely on it 100%.
Did he go Eastern medicine?
Well, yeah. I mean, he did all alternative, alternative Eastern medicine.
But that's the thing. There's a huge because it's.
There's a reason people come. There's a
wide spectrum of cancer.
But there's a reason that people come from all over the world to get medical treatment in the United States because they know it works. Because once you're done spinning triangles and fucking crystals over your head, you got to really get into the real shit that works.
We're not peeling onions, dude.
I know, exactly. But that's why they come here.
I'll do the crystals. Give me some.
Joe will do everything.
Yeah, I'm across the board. I'll hit
Joe's like, I want Western medicine.
Touch all the bases.
I want Eastern medicine. Yeah. I want Southern medicine. I want Northern medicine. Yeah. Any kind of medicine. Let's just do all the medicine.
I'm gonna have this Indian dude in here doing the crystal thing while you guys do that. It's okay. He's gonna wear like a vest.
Yeah.
Like a big dress of chemo protecting. And then you shoot me with some lasers.
Yeah.
And then we do that, and it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna smoke a bunch of grass, and then I'm gonna do that medicine, and then
all the cold. Just rub some dog shit in your eye.
Guy. Take that. It's instead of you're not putting that coffee in my ass.
Yeah.
Just make me a cup of coffee, and that's what I need right now because the crystals and the chemo and the weed. I need a cup of me.
Yeah, I mean some of this stuff I get it that it probably helps,
but there's a whole spectrum, Maddie.
I'm sure.
Like from the standardized medicine, which is just shooting you full of lasers and radiation and what have you, and it's to coffee enemas. What is coffee enemas? I feel right now is my farthest leaning to like the woo, boy, that's a fucking crazy.
How is a coffee enema any different than a normal enema? And here's the other thing: coffee makes you shit. So if you take an enema, is it like immediate, just like a?
Yeah, you just poop it
It's
out
probably-
the cancer.
I don't-
shit out the cancer.
I don't know. I don't know everything behind it, but I would imagine there's some belief that when you do that, it sucks out the toxins out of your body.
You know what you shouldn't do is do a vodka enema. That
if you
shit
have
will
cancer,
kill you.
Yeah,
is that what you? Is it
No, it's true.
Butt chugging.
Oh, yeah,
we
butt
had
chugging.
a whole section. We had a whole episode on butt chugging.
butt chugging?
Yeah.
There's a kid who died in like a fraternity, and like,
There's
the
always
South.
kids that die in fraternities doing. There was a kid
They
that died at a
butt chug.
fraternity swimming.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It's part of fraternity life. And then there's that story
People
about
die.
that kid.
People die.
If you want to go to college, you want to better yourself. Sometimes there's people
You're
that
gonna
get
die.
that get kind of like sent off on the way. Like it's like
Right.
on the way, like on your journeys. But all I'm saying is there's some like right now the craziest form of cancer treatment in my head in this
Is
current
coffee
juncture
enema?
is coffee
Coffee
beans
enemas.
in the butt. So
I mean, if you think about it, though, like
Maybe
if
it's
you're
like
already doing chemo, is coffee enemas? Are they really gonna do anything bad?
it's
You
like
might
a
as well try it.
it's like a French press in your ass. So you inject the hot water and then the beans. First you put the grounds in, and then you put the hot water in
And
your
then
ass,
you,
and then you let it sit for 7 minutes, and then
you squirt it
right
out.
into a thing, and then there's a Frenchman that drinks it, and it's like I like it black.
I feel like this is all reminding me of the,
coffee a little brown.
isn't there like an Austin Powers bit where that guy drinks like
Shitty
shit?
coffee?
He just drinks shit though, like actual shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I remember enjoying. It's a bit nutty.
Oh, it's a bit nutty.
It's a bit nutty.
612-351-6729. Don't forget to call in. Hey, what's
Coffee
up,
enemas
friend?
can cause numerous side effects, including infections,
Well,
sepsis. You don't want
Sepsis,
that.
you
You don't want that. You do not want that.
Severe electrolyte imbalance, colitis.
I want you to
Fuck.
WebMD right now if you're next to a computer. Sepsis.
Colitis. See, that's just
That's
it
another
makes
one.
It sounds
Oh.
worse. You don't want colitis. Inflammation of the intestine.
Do not put coffee. This is a shit
you-
show public
Salmonella,
service announcement. Do not
brain
put
abscess, and heart failure.
any
Yeah, I'll
sort
just,
of coffee in your ass.
I'll just skip that altogether. I'm not going to take that
did you
chance.
Google?
The FDA has banned.
Did you Google
The
coffee
FDA's
enema?
banned
Yeah.
coffee enemas.
I just wanted to get some back.
Wait, yeah, but
You
how
know.
the FDA can't ban that because you don't sell a coffee
Well,
enema.
for-
You sell
well, yeah,
coffee
as
and
a-
you sell
as a-
enemas.
As a medical
As a
procedure,
medical, yeah.
they
Oh, you mean
don't
like
do it.
you
An
mean like
enema is a
doctors can't
positive
do
thing.
it to you?
Yeah, like a medical doctor.
You can't go in and be like, look, I have a pound of ground Colombian.
Yeah,
And
it's a dark
that's-
roast?
that's
how
how I
then
got.
you
I got a
can-
fine espresso.
Look, you want to throw some milk
Easy
in
on
there?
the-
We'll make a lot.
Easy on the cream.
You're right, Maddie. Yeah, it's no cream. I like
No
it's
cream.
yeah, no, it's
No,
don't
no
be.
creme. No creme on the head.
But you're totally right. I like that fine ground
Yeah.
espresso. Like none of that thick cut.
See, I don't think that
South
the
American.
I bet that
the treatment of cancer is, in the United States is all that's cracked up to be. But I'm just saying, I don't know if I would go that
Dude,
route.
there's the thing that I have a problem with
And
is
reasons you should try
standardized.
a coffee enema.
The everyone's focused on you
We
just pump you
got
pump
the
lasers
cons.
and radiation into you. And I don't think that's the best way. It's like you have cancer, radiation. It's like, all right, hold on, Chernobyl. Like just like Dr. Chernobyl. Like let's back it up a little bit.
If that's the most effective to date
Yeah.
way to
This
make it
isn't
go
the
away, though,
1950s. Let's settle down. We're not trying to create Captain America over
I
here.
guess, but I think that
It's-
the thing about cancer is the thing about cancer though is that when you find out you have cancer, it's like all right, let's do some shit. Like let's do shit now. No one's like, oh, you have cancer. We'll talk about this again in 6 months and see where it gets you.
Yeah.
Like when you have cancer, it's like you fucking have cancer now. You're solving that
Every-
cancer shit now.
Let's
What you're
get on
trying
this.
to.
And so the immediate response is let's do the thing that we know works, the fastest thing that works. Let's do
Yeah.
chemo. It's going to suck for a while, but you'll figure it out. You'll get
Mhm.
back on your feet.
This is
Or
cancer.
or
This
cer-
isn't. I haven't paid my
Yeah.
taxes in 3 years.
Or
It's-
necessarily, it depends what type of cancer too. They can go in and surgically remove
If you
it.
have pancreatic, then it's like, all right, well, say hi to Steve Jobs. You know,
Yeah,
we'll,
stomach
we'll hang
cancer
out
is the
later.
same thing.
we need to focus as a society more about the cure. It's not about footballs Oh, it's pink in the month of October, which, by the way, a lot of that money doesn't go to Susan.
Don't even get me started.
I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out
See,
there.
the thing is like,
who wants to do some fantasy picks?
I'm never. I'm not really a conspiracy guy, but I have a theory on it, and actually, someone I know that's in the medical profession agrees with me on this. So,
what's your conspiracy?
Well, that means it's verified.
It's not verified, but this is my conspiracy. So. I believe
some muddy conspiracy.
I believe there is. I believe we have a cure for cancer.
But they won't release it.
What is it?
Because there's there's trillions of dollars to be made in it.
Oh, sure.
Cancer treatment and cancer doctors.
But this is all right. This is my big thing on this.
I believe that for a long time.
Okay, all right. So this is my counter conspiracy to all the conspiracy when it comes to stuff. Not just that.
Mm-hmm.
I like. Where it's like the legalization of marijuana is like, oh, they're not going to legalize it till the tobacco companies can make and then there's like conspiracy about tobacco companies owning like marijuana plants, like to make like they have it all packaged out, and it's like marijuana bro or like whatever, like the Camel version.
You're saying that selling,
but that's been
for tobacco.
Debunked.
That's it, yes, yeah. But like it's where the money's at, right? So it's like there's so much money being made in the treatment of and so I am totally 100% okay with those companies that are currently getting the treatment money to get the cure money. You know what I mean? So
but if that's
like,
not, but if
that's not part is owned by one
person. No, what I'm saying is, but that
college,
but that's
not
what
the government.
But that's not what the conspiracy is. The conspiracy is that we actually hold the cure for it, but we don't want to tell the cure or get the cure out there, because if you have the cure, and what it's going to happen is it's going to be so in demand, and anyone that comes out and says, all right, we're going to sell this pill for $50,000, everyone's going to look at them like an ass. So they have to make it.
You know what?
Affordable.
You know, here's the thing. Just because it logically makes sense doesn't mean it's true.
No.
You know what I mean?
Could I tangent conspiracy? Can I conspiracy after conspiracy for a second?
Yeah.
Because there's something I believe currently right now, and it's like I'm part of the crackpot conspiracy theorists. I feel like the crazies, like we're conspiracy theorists. Like, you fucking lunatic. I agree with you on I think they have the cure and they're not putting it out, but I don't think it's for money. I don't think it's for money. I think they need to thin the herd, and we have no social security for the elderly, and like we need to thin out.
The elderly aren't the problem as far as thinning the herd.
Yeah,
literally, it's like the heat. They're like, the heat warnings. They're like, we hope a bunch of them die this time around. Where it's like literally they're trying to thin the elder herd, which I don't agree with, because it's like we should just stop having. Yes, we can learn a lot. There's no passing down of stories anymore. They just put grandpa in a fucking home, and then that's it. And he's telling stories to his 90-year-old friend who's in the home with him, telling the same year stories. Hey, you remember in the 1930s when we used to get our dicks sucked by those Jap girls? And it's like, like it's totally fine for instead of like, grandpa, don't say Jap, it's Japanese.
So it's more or less it's like it's like how the Chinese do it, but they're actually just not saying that's what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
Because like the Chinese, it's like with the females or whatever, that rule, which is true.
America needs to do a decade of one baby only. One baby only. You mean it. If you're gonna make it, you fucking mean it. You're gonna make a baby, you mean it. You don't just keep pumping them out.
The reason why I believe that at the end of the day, and this kind of reconfirmed it last night, is I watched the documentary. It was on that Decades channel. I don't know if you guys get that.
I love Decades.
No, but it was
Decades is regular. No, it's regular TV.
Yeah, it's just regular TV. Oh. I can't remember the name of it, but it talked about how screwed up the health industry was.
I'm so glad you brought up Decades.
Basically saying that, it was just fact that if a doctor goes in and sees a patient and says, okay, this is what we're thinking about doing as far as your treatment goes and blah, 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 that doctor makes an average of $15. If that doctor performs a simple procedure on that patient, the doctor makes $1,500. So there's an incentive for the doctors to perform more procedures than there is actually trying to get the patient better. So that system is kind of flipped out.
Over-medicated kind of?
Well, what it is the system's flipped upside down. So how they explained it is like if you have car insurance, right? You save money on your premiums the less accidents that you get in.
Right.
So if you flip the healthcare thing upside down and the doctors start making more money with more people that they saved, then it becomes an actual fair system.
Yes.
So again, that was the point of the documentary that I watched last night. That kind of goes back to where my quote unquote conspiracy, where I have some belief in it. Oh my God, guys, I'm so fucking out of it today. It's just ungoddamn real. I can't even put two things together.
So do you like the Decades channel, Maddie?
That's all right.
Well, it's all right.
No.
Dude, yesterday I just watched about the
like
Dream
Decades?
I hate them.
Absolutely.
I
hate
hate
decades.
I hate that form of time.
Decades
That
channel-
10-year
definition of that
intervals.
form
The
of time.
Decades channel, though, on regular television is a wonderful. All right, first off, can I tangent off real quick? Bunny ears. Why the fuck? This is the future, and we're back to bunny ears again.
What?
It's not even you plug your if you have regular TV, you don't plug it into the wall anymore, and you get your your satellite from your.
Well, if
You know,
have
every home
cable
had
and
a-
stuff.
No, every home used to have an antenna, and that was your TV antenna for your fucking home. And so now, instead of plugging into your wall, which plugs into this antenna, which goes to the network, you have to buy that stupid.
Funny or thing. Yeah, but
the
that's
thing
how
with
it's
the
been. I
thing,
feel
and
like
it's like
ever
a
since I.
satellite. It looks like part of Star Trek-y, like
Yeah, but I feel like every time I've ever had a.
it's bullshit. This is the future, and we're back to fucking bunny ears. And then every time you're watching regular TV, it like gets all garbled, like you're trying to watch porn, like scrambled porn in the 90s. You remember scrambled porn in the 90s, Maddie? You remember that shit?
Yes,
Where
where
it was
a
like-
forehead looked like a tit.
There was like a titty over here, and there was like a green titty over
Is this
here.
the Spice Channel? Is
Yeah,
that what I'm? See, I never got to witness that because I feel like by the
Every
time
once in a while they come in.
Dude,
I
it
never
was
got to see
like
that.
Picasso of pornography, because you were like it was because it was all garbled because the screen they were trying to
why is
scramble
it? Was it because was
you
it
didn't
because
get that channel because your parents didn't subscribe to this fucking
Yeah.
Spice
Oh,
channel.
but you could
Or
still
the-
kind of pick it up.
Yeah, it
if
was
you-
just scrambled, so you could, it'd be in colors, but it's all like pink and blue.
It's like pink and blue. There's a pink titty over
Oh.
here.
And then what would
There's
happen
a
is sometimes the
green
music,
vagina down here.
channels would bleed in, so you wouldn't really hear the sound effects.
You
So
just hear the music.
the one that I remember the most is we were at my buddy's place trying to watch it because supposedly he had a machine that could unscramble
What-
fucking whatever, but he
what?
never got his fucking. That's just a dumb myth. Everyone, but oh, dude, my buddy's got this machine that can unscramble the porn. So you just tape it and then put it in this machine, and then just crap.
Yeah,
Wait,
no
hold
way.
So
on,
we're sitting there.
Wait,
so
I
we're sitting there
forgot about
watching
this.
this, like taping it.
So
and
you
all of
tape
a
the
sudden-
scrambled,
Yeah,
and then you play it back
Yeah.
through the machine.
it never fucking
never
existed.
worked.
It was
Never
like an
worked.
urban legend.
Right.
Yeah, but like I was watching it one time. and
Somebody
we were-
made $1 million, Maddie.
It was just a Kleenex
Mailing
box that
those
said,
out.
no,
Their
the
garage in
machine.
Cleveland.
The machine never was me. The
machine was
existence
never made.
of the machine is an
Ah,
urban legend.
oh,
Like, there's no one that had
ah,
fucking
ah.
a machine. But we were watching it one
just
time.
got a
and,
bunch
like,
of kids to tape scrambled porn to send
Yeah.
to their friends to jerk off.
well, and then
to scrambled
but
porn.
no one even sent it anywhere. It was more or less just someone saying, "Hey, I got a buddy who's got a buddy who knows a guy that has." It was so much hearsay and passed down of just this
right.
thing that never existed. We were watching it one time and it was just scrambled, and we were taping it because supposedly he had a buddy who had a buddy we were going to give this to, and like Oasis Wonderwall came on in the background, and I'm like, it doesn't have shit to do with this porn. I'm like, either that or these motherfuckers are going to be paying
was it at least,
rights like you wouldn't believe.
The
Was it at least
douchiest
in-
porn
I know.
ever.
was the fucking on beat? Like what?
No.
Like,
You can't see shit. in those.
Wonderwall. Like,
Wonder if I
How
could
did
pull
people
up-
even know it was porn?
I'll pull it up. I'll see if I can find a Spice video, just like scrambled,
Scrambled?
porn. Just
Yes.
see what it-
So
Uh,
did
just to
anyone
show you,
even
'cause-
subscribe to it?
what do you
Oh
mean?
yeah, there was people. See, what you had to do is you had,
How
you had
much was it?
cable.
Was it expensive?
Yeah,
It
it
was-
was. Here, I'll get to it. So basically, you had a cable box, just
Yeah.
like you have now. But
It was an extra channel.
what it was is back then it wasn't
Greg was
digital.
in a coma from
wasn't digital
1992
cable?
to
Exactly.
1994.
So
Right.
it wasn't digital cable. So what you would do is it's not like now when you turn it to a cable channel that you don't have and the screen comes up black.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
just
like you
turn
should
it
pay
there.
for this.
Yeah, and to subscribe and it would have something. So it's just cable, right?
Right.
So the Spice channel was like $30 a month.
Oh,
So it was really expensive.
Which was-
so I
This
mean,
is
yeah, I
pre-porn-
guess
this is pre-internet
couples maybe
pornography.
subscribe to
This is
it. But
pre-internet.
I'll see if I can pull up a video.
It's wonderful.
does it
It's-
still
so
exist?
that was like your uncle had it. Like your single
Yeah.
uncle had
But
the
does it still
Spice channel
exist?
in the play.
I think so.
I think so, but it might be. It's like hotel porn.
Spice networks are not around anymore.
Oh. Well, how could it compete with?
Decades? How did it compete with Decades? The Decades
How could
network.
it compete with like RedTube and fucking any Pornhub? Or
Yes,
any
the
of
internet killed.
Oh, maybe it does.
It's got to be still like at hotels.
I mean,
hotel
I feel
pornography.
Like the porn
it's mostly man's asses.
The porn industry is, I mean,
no genitalia.
That's really changed.
A tit.
I feel like in the past decade or so. I mean, you got to think. I mean, maybe not even a decade. Probably even a little bit more than a decade. But the way porn was distributed when you guys were young is way different than the way it was distributed when I was young.
Dude, Maddie, you remember dial-up for pornography?
Oh, this is
look at that. Look at that.
That's what scrambled.
Can they see that?
That's what
they
scrambled.
Can't see that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I get that.
Yeah,
that's pretty hot.
That's what scrambled porn.
No, it's pretty hot. You can tell.
You can kind of mix. Yeah.
Can we link this video to this? Yeah. All right. Excellent.
Oh, it's so weird because it like melts.
Can you get a hard on from that? Can you get a chub if you were 14? Yes, exactly. Dude, you can get chubs from so many. Dude, it's wearing too tight of a pants.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh, you got your dress slacks on. You're in church, and you got a kneel. And
I remember
all
back
of a sudden,
when
boom! Where'd that come from?
I remember back when my friends would order like WrestleMania and stuff on pay-per-view. Is pay-per-view still around?
Yes, pay-per-view is still around. Jesus Christ! Like, can you describe why you have these blank little moments
because
time?
I was born in Ukraine in 91, but I didn't come to America until 98. So all of the pop culture from 91 to 98, I didn't experience.
91 to 98. I almost need to write these. Maddie, we need to digress. We need to show Matt, holy shit, we need to show Greg what he missed in America from 1991 to 1998.
Oh, you didn't miss much.
Oh, there was
I missed Full House.
Nelly,
I missed the Mighty Ducks.
Like, all three Mighty Ducks movies.
I haven't seen any of them.
Dude, the Flying V, Matt, that's an emotional. I teared up, Maddie.
I haven't seen.
I hated that movie.
I haven't seen Tomb Raider. Any of the Tomb Raiders? Wait, not Tomb Raider.
Supposedly, these scrambled boxes you can still buy them online, but they're about $300 a piece.
No, wait,
they don't.
The scramble boxes.
I haven't seen.
My uncle had one of those back in the day. And I'm not going to rat them out.
You could buy an actual. Hold on.
I'm Sicilian, so I have so many uncles. So I'm not ratting them out.
You can buy an actual descrambler where you'd hook it up to your TV and it descrambles it as you're watching it. Okay, live.
Okay.
But there was no such thing as you record it to VHS.
Wait,
descrambles it.
So if you bought a descrambler, you could watch the Spice Channel.
You could watch every channel.
The urban legend comes in.
How much does it cost?
Oh, back then they were probably $100, but
that's nothing.
It was expensive back in 1990.
No. But if you're paying $30 a month as opposed to $100 one time,
I get it.
No,
but where the urban legend comes in though is there was supposedly a box where you recorded a VHS, put it into this box.
Yep.
But if
it just scrambled it back into.
But if I remember correctly,
no one ever fucking had.
If I remember correctly though,
hackers,
the VHS, when you recorded something off of the television,
yep,
you could record whatever's playing on the television. So if you had a descrambler box and you were recording, couldn't you record perfectly good porn?
Because the scramble box, what it did is it descrambled the cable signal. It didn't descramble the actual images. So if it's on a VHS, you just have an image. But what the descrambler box would do is it would descramble the cable signal. So you had to do it live. So what you could do if you wanted to,
it was an epically genius,
is have a descrambler, watch it live, and then record it.
Yeah.
But there was no way to actually take that VHS and put it into another machine and scramble that.
It doesn't.
That's where the urban legend comes in.
Yeah.
Put it in the.
Speaking of urban legend, who wants to talk some fucking fantasy picks? Hit the music. Fantasy.
Wait, was that the? This is like the saddest. This is what the
fantasy picks.
This is what the Nazi.
That was Mexican, not Jewish. What's the Jewish one?
I don't know. This is what the Nazi woman does now in Argentina. Let's talk fantasy, like the defector from the fucking concentration camps. Oh, let's. Speaking of urban legends,
can I give a shout out to the people of South Carolina? They're dealing with some goddamn floods.
Does that happen?
Yeah. To do fantasy picks. Time to fantasy. Time to fantasy. Time to do fantasy picks. Fantasy. Time to do fantasy picks.
What about fantasy football is Jewish?
The winning money?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm anti-DraftKings.
Okay, so Carolina. What's your issue?
No. South Carolina, they're doing the floods. They got some floods going on. They are knee deep. They are knee deep in some floods right now.
Okay, is that affecting the Panthers? What is this?
I don't know.
I suppose it's Sicilian music.
This sounds like music from The Gladiator.
Sounds like something you hear in the back of an ISIS video.
Yeah. No, this is shit we fucked to. This is like, and you were dropped the Carolina Panthers defense. Like
was that
some ISIS?
Italian?
Would that be a great ISIS video?
Supposedly.
If they like ISIS fantasy, like an ISIS fantasy league where it's like, Broncos.
Not sure that's a direction you want to go there, Joseph.
No.
Is there a Sicilian language as opposed to Italian?
All right, stop. What's in the box?
Is there?
What's in the fucking box?
There's nothing today.
There's nothing in the box? You didn't put anything in the box?
Nothing in the box.
What was in the box last time?
A secret.
There was a secret in the box.
There was a secret in the box.
And now there's nothing in the box. So you removed a fucking secret? You didn't tell anybody what was in the box. And then you just went back and removed it. Is this some new, like, this is when Sicily
got... This is a log bar theme song.
This sounds like a weird video game song.
Yeah, dude, I played this game. This was on Nintendo 64, right, Manny? It was Double Dragon.
What?
Dubai? You don't remember Double Dragon Dubai for Nintendo 64? That was during the 1991 through 1998 period.
Must have been part of the blackout. Okay.
It was the blackout. So what did you do in Ukraine? So what happened in Ukraine during 1991 to 1998? Anything cool?
I don't know.
Was anything cool going on?
I don't think so. I was.
Were you a baby?
Whatever time. I was born in 91, so depending on the years.
Oh, you were born in Ukraine.
Yes.
I didn't realize. I thought you were born here, then went back, and then they were like, "Yeah, fuck Ukraine. Ukraine kind of. Hey, what's your dad's name?
Ilya.
Ilya, why did you take us back to the Ukraine? Like,
oh yeah, here we go.
I'll save
you
that.
You said it was going to be good, and it wasn't good, Ilya. Like it's.
So
I don't know why I made
my dad.
I don't know why I made your mother. What's his name's Jeff Goldblum's father from
Ben.
No.
From Independence Day, right?
Independence Day.
Yeah.
My
David, sweet
my
David.
That was David, right?
Oh my
David was
his son.
Yes. What?
What was your dad's name again?
Ilya.
Oh my Ilya.
You're just doing any Jewish guy ever, though.
Without my son Ilya.
Any Jewish guy ever. Fantasy football. Let's talk a little fantasy.
You want to talk fantasy?
Let's talk a little fantasy.
We got to do our theme. We got to do our theme song here if we're gonna talk.
Here we go.
Fantasy football.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna be facing some copyright issues.
Suck all our dicks up, Fox. Suck all our dicks up. If we're gonna go out, we might as well.
That's
like
true.
when they have to play it, it's like suck all our dicks. Your stupid robot suck.
All credits for this song go to Fox.
How you doing? How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing so terrible.
Really?
Oh, I am dying.
My fantasy team needs
Health
some
wise.
Dayquil.
I'm doing so poor.
Really? Really?
Here's the thing.
I'm even Steven right now.
I put so much.
What are you at right
now? I'm in like 45.
Tell us about your most important league.
The most important league is the one I'm doing the worst in.
It's like a league with your family.
No, I have a league.
Like your mom's beating you this year. Like she's crushing the Cam.
Yeah, right. My mom knows nothing about that. I have a league.
Ilya, can I start Devontae Freeman? Ilya.
I have two leagues at work. I have one
for money.
Yeah.
Are these for money? Or
one
for fun?
For money.
For money or for fun, my David?
My most important league is not for money. The one that I care the most about is not for money. It's all bragging.
Is anyone you're not in?
You don't play that.
You don't partake in it.
You just like football, though, right?
Because you like football, you don't partake. Because you like football, you don't, or do you not?
No, I'm a fan.
Did Did you not start your lineup?
Exactly.
Oh, dude, that's the biggest pet peeve for anyone that plays fantasy.
I was just like a fucking idiot. I was into it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then at that point,
What was the time for you, man?
care.
You didn't care?
I just didn't care.
There's so much research, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm just
every
like,
bye
I like
week,
football,
it's
but I
just-
don't like it that fucking.
Every bye week, you gotta sit there on the waiver wires. Dude, I sit on the waiver wires because here's what happened to me. I drafted Cam Newton, who's like dead. I drafted CJ Anderson. He's on the bench, doing really shitty. He's on the bench. CJ Anderson, he's doing very poorly. He was like the best running back last season. He shits all over my season this year. And Des Bryant, I had Des Bryant in 2 of my leagues, and he's been dead.
No, he's been hurt.
Dead. Dead.
No, he's not dead. He's hurt. He's playing Madden as himself. And he's like,
Dead.
I'm not injured.
Fucking dead.
Dude, I hope he comes back because he's
Well, he will.
He's younger than. Wait, how old are you?
24.
He's in between like Maddie and I's and your age.
Well,
He's,
yeah.
what, 28 or something? He's still a young buck. He's got many years. Imagine, Maddie, imagine playing a down of football at 34 in our state.
I would die.
I would die. We would both
Yeah,
die.
but you're not made.
It would be the team that we played for would have to take. Can we get one timeout if we both go down after the play? We only get Maddie. Do we only get charged one timeout if 2 players go down?
I
Me and you?
die.
Obviously,
old,
you guys
like,
couldn't play a single down of
I know.
football.
I can. You know what? I wouldn't die on the field. I would be able to get carted off, and I'd get the thumbs up. I'd give the thumbs up,
like he's
and
not
then the
dead.
crowd's like, yeah, and then it's like, Joe Gogazello died in the locker room. Like the lady, the lady sideline sportscaster's like, we have
And now
we
a moment
have
of
new
silence.
news.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Teresa Talupo, and I know about sports. Like,
But you
and-
die of something non-football related.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
Joe died in the locker room of
Yeah, it was-
AIDS.
what was
didn't
one
know
of
he had
those-
it.
what was one of those coffee enema? Like, it was sepsis.
Sepsis, yeah.
Joe died in the locker room of sepsis.
Unbeknownst to him, he had AIDS for 6 years.
He crushed AIDS.
Ignored all the symptoms.
He did alternative medicine,
I just
shoving
got
other
fucked.
things in his butt.
I got fucked, you guys. I got fucked by who I drafted. I walked into this season, thought I had
You thought you
the
had something.
best drafts. I thought I just really nailed it, dude. I thought I had all the good people.
You
I
thought you
thought
had
I
a plan. You had a plan. So
I
all right,
did have a
lay
plan.
this stuff out on me. What do you got for? Let's do some picks. Would you play it again?
Bum, bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 ba-da-da, da-da-da. He's got to look it up again. Fuck
That's
it, I
a
just
weird
did it.
Jewish version.
Bum, ba-da-da, bum, bum,
Yeah, it's
bum,
gonna take me
ba-da-da,
forever.
ba-da-da.
Yeah, forget it.
So
We'll take the
here's what I think. I don't know. I
What do you
think Devonta Freeman's killing it.
Is
He's
he going to
killing
keep it going? That's a
Because
2-game.
I have Tevin Coleman, and I thought Tevin Coleman was the better back in Atlanta.
You
But
made
Tevin
a
Coleman,
mistake.
no, I didn't. Tevin Coleman is
He's
a
a great
great
back. He's a great back.
better than Devonta Freeman, but he got hurt
But Devonta
at a
Freeman
critical point.
is crushing shit. He is on a
He's got-
dang tear.
What else is going on in Atlanta? Julio Jones is
Dude,
it.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice,
Matty
Julio
Ice
Jones,
is going bananas.
and Tevin
So is,
Coleman.
yes. And
That's it. Or not Tevin, Devonta Freeman.
Devonta
That's all I'm saying
Garrett
is
Freeman.
There's too much. There's nothing else. There's nothing else on that team.
You got my Devonta Freeman. That was no. There's plenty of things going. They are clicking. They are clicking bananas.
Yeah, but
they are
it's
going
those 3 guys.
gangbusters. But it's holding up an offense.
It's working.
The
It's
front line's
working.
doing its job. The defense is doing grand. They are fucking rolling right now. You want to know what I like? Guess what, kids? You need a tight end. Guess who's coming back? Antonio motherfucking Gates.
He's old.
Tight end. Scarlet.
Old.
Touchdown scoring.
How was
What else is there in San Diego for
How
Phillip
is,
Rivers to throw to? What else does he have?
Keenan Allen?
Nope. He's tiny. Look at it. Look at old tiny.
Keenan
Cole.
Allen is really good.
Hey there, Keenan Allen. Oh, I got you down there. It's Antonio.
Darren Sproles is tiny.
Yes, it's
He's
Antonio Gates. This is a giant target. If you need a
Yeah.
tight end this week,
He's not a bad pickup.
Antonio fucking Gates. It's
You need a
not
tight
that
end.
deep
You need a
in
tight end
ends.
this weekend. Grab Antonio Gates, but also grab Charles Clay from the Bills.
No,
Underlooked.
dude.
Charles
All right, you
Clay
know
is
what?
great.
Did you watch the Buffalo game? Because
No.
I watched the Buffalo game,
Why?
and I watched because I wanted to see. I wanted to watch. Dude, I'm a Rex Ryan man. I'm a Jets.
All right.
I'm a Jets fan. So I love me some Rex
You're
Ryan.
a Jets fan?
I'm Jets.
Gross.
Jets. Which a reminder, as a side note, everyone, the defense is on the buys this week. Panthers, Dolphins, Vikings, and J-E-T-S. Jets. That Jets defense
is on a bye right now.
Gangbusters, and they're on a bye this week. So pick up somebody else.
No one's dropping the Jets defense.
I'm not dropping the Jets defense, but I have to pick somebody. I have the Jets defense.
Carolina.
I got to pick somebody up.
Killer defense, and they're on a bye too. Which
they're on a bye as well. It's time to pick up some. The Vikings have been making some mad money.
They got a decent defense this year.
It's young kids that are just making. Look at you! You're sweating the disease out, dude. You sweat out the poison.
Let me go get you an onion, and we'll sit here for however many days it takes.
You know
to
what?
fucking peel
your
the onion
fantasy team needs a goddamn onion. You should leave an onion next to your fucking. All right.
I have the onion app. I think I'll just put it in the same folder as the fantasy app. Will that work?
Can I put some stay away froms in here?
Sure.
Jay Cutler and anyone on the
Jay Cutler is dead.
Bears. He's not dead.
He's injured.
He's not injured. He's back now. Right?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, just stay away from the Bears, kids. And
staying away from the Bears is a good idea. Staying away from the Philadelphia backfield is also a good idea.
Jesus. I got
DeMarco Murray. You can't trust DeMarco. You can't trust
dude, no, you can't.
Sproles. You can't trust Ryan Matthews.
I have DeMarco Murray, and that was a horrible choice for me.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Well done for you.
I didn't pick
Piss
DeMarco.
forward for me. Who did you pick? Who was your first running back choice?
CJ Anderson.
Yeah, see, I had to play the draft.
I love
you
CJ
had to play
Anderson.
the draft. You see, you love your CJ Anderson.
I love CJ Anderson. He won me my league last year, so I had to take him.
If you have anyone else on your freaking bench, play anyone but Jeremy Hill. He's going against the Seattle defense, which it's monstrous.
Did you watch the Seattle game last night?
Yeah.
The score was 13-10. They won the game with a touchdown and 2 field goals.
I know.
That was stupid.
But it's the Seattle defense is still freaking good.
Did you see the Sunday night football game?
Dude,
what was that?
You know what? The Seattle football game.
Sunday night football.
But there was a bunch of
Sunday night. There's only one game on Sunday night.
Oh, that's right. That is the.
I think it was the Saints versus someone. I'll take a look. Because they had a really weird. Yeah. Okay. So Sunday night
spots. Why do you put spots? Why didn't you write this down in pre-production, Matthew?
Yeah.
With your yawn.
I'm not feeling good,
dude. You gotta get a little.
Breeze. Sunday night football.
I'm gonna spike your water with Dayquil, and then on your way out, I'm gonna give you like a Z tab.
Yeah.
No,
so
you live by that ZQuil.
For sleeping, yeah. I don't take it anymore, but yeah, I did.
Hey, is Martavis Bryant back in this week?
Well, you're on your phone.
I'm looking. He is. Martavis Bryant is back, you guys.
That's a late minute pickup here.
Martavis Bryant, he was out for smoking pot, and he is back.
Pick him up because he is high as a kite.
Martavis Bryant is back.
I love.
Folks.
All right, you know what? In the NFL. Everyone knows about this, right?
Like
where you could literally call. You could call a number if you were a NFL player. You can call a telephone number and get a ride from a limousine service. There will be a limousine sent to your locale to pick you up and take you to your destination. But yet they still drive with weed and guns and just you. If you're in the NFL, if you are in college football and you never made it to the NFL, you should befriend one of the boys that you went to college with, that you played next to, who is in the NFL, and you should be his guy that holds his drugs or guy that holds his gun, because you got a hamstring injury versus Michigan State, and now you never made it to the NFL.
Yeah,
you're the gun holder guy.
You're the guy that takes the heat?
Yeah, you're a heat taker.
But then what do you get in return?
You get to hang out in the big
jobs.
Yeah, it's big league territory.
From the other player, yeah.
This girl's around. This girl needs to be. There's things, there's
the number
benefits.
again is 612-351-6729.
That's a desperate move. Hey, it's prom night, and we really want to go to prom. Call us at 612-351-6729. We're sitting here. Like
do we ever figure out the mystery of who was the mystery caller last week?
No.
Do we have the number?
Found out.
Yeah.
Can we call it?
I don't
oh shit, that's right. We can't go outbound.
No outbound, just inbound calls for the
That's right.
shit
Skype.
show.
You know what?
Bye.
Hey, Skype, you could suck all my dicks.
All of them.
All of them.
The dicks
All
that
of
Joe
them.
Cocozello
I
has.
have my real. I have one real dick, and then I have my metaphorical dick.
Yes.
Of my there's my inspirational dick.
Okay.
There's there's like an ego and an id. There's
Dick.
like there's like those dicks.
Yep.
Like, it's suck
If you're
all
a
my dicks.
comic, you gotta
Skype.
have a lot of dicks. Because
Yeah.
how do you write so much material
With-
if you only have
if you only have a dick?
Because you got to talk about dicks
Oh,
all the
dick.
time. If you're a guy comic, that's the only jokes you're allowed to make.
And if you're a girl comic, you know what? I'm giving you green lights.
Yeah, I want more
Talk
dick
about
jokes from
dicks
girl
as much
comics.
as you want.
You guys, this is a really exciting week for stand-up comedy in Minneapolis because Tom Segura is here. And
Yes.
so is Chad Daniels.
I
and who
love
else?
Chad. Well, no, I'm going to see Chad this week. Are you?
I just saw Chad yesterday.
Oh, you did?
He was at Acme.
Oh.
I hung out with him.
Thanks for calling. Oh, it was
You should have
wonderful.
fucking come to
Oh,
Acme.
Yeah, it was nice to get a heads up. Like,
Hey,
I'm
Joe,
going down to Acme. Let's hang
Go to
out.
Acme.
Yeah. I go down to Acme. This week I had other things going
He
on.
had things, but Chad Daniels was there.
I know. I would have done. I went
love
down and
Chad.
saw John DeBoer the other night. Like
John's a great guy from
I
Florida
love
originally,
John
right?
DeBoer. Oh, me some John
Is he
DeBoer.
originally from Florida?
So Chad Daniels was in town. I want to see. He's working the week, right?
No, I think he's just I don't know where he is. I think he's at the House of Comedy because Tom Segura is at
Oh, Tom
Acme.
Segura's at Acme.
Tom Segura is a very, very
He's
funny
wonderful.
man. He's
Wonderful.
probably one
Still
of
got the beard?
he's one of the best comics. Does he have the beard? Yeah. Do you know Tom? Have you ever met him? Thomas?
Oh, sorry. He's Mr. Segura. to me.
Mr. Segura to you?
You know, Tom?
I've
You
met
know
Tom. I met me some Tom. I think Tom Segura is not a guy that you have to call him by his first and last name. I don't think he's that famous.
Comedians, notoriously, we are an ilk
I love
that
Tom
doesn't have
Segura.
to be called Mr. Such and Such or Mr. So and So.
Do you have anyone call you Mr. Joe Cocozello?
No, but I always introduce myself as Joe Cocozello. I don't. Hello,
You
my
introduce
name
yourself as you
Full name. I go
full
full
name.
name. You go full name? Maddie, when you introduce yourself, Matt Thomas?
Yeah.
Hello, Matthew Thomas. Nice to meet you. Handshake. Sometimes
Well,
I
why
like to
wouldn't
go
you
over
say
the top.
Joseph Cocozello?
Sometimes I like to go Giuseppe Cocozello.
that
Hey,
works for you?
Giuseppe Cocozello. Hey, you motherfuckers. You trying to get my girl to suck your dick? Oh, you mother. You know who I am. I'm Giuseppe Cocozello. Like,
This is all the things you say when
I
you meet
bars.
a person for the first time.
sometimes. Depends
Okay.
on the person.
Okay.
Are you a dick? Are you a schmuck? You a gabagool? Or you a man?
No.
Are you a cute gal? I'm meeting different. We all put on. It's like Billy Joel's The Stranger. We put on our different faces.
Never heard of it. Hey,
God,
Joe had a
oh,
really great
I
joke
didn't
about
wanna
the
know.
doors. You want to
No,
share it with
no,
everyone?
I didn't have a great joke about doors. That was a test for your.
Joe had this really great joke about the doors.
shut your
It was so good. Writers on the Storm, you guys. Like writers
Wow.
with a W.
Wow, what a cellar boy down the river. That's
Writers.
I
Writers on the Storm.
WRITERS. Like it's
Instead of riders, writers. It's funny because like
I
the
was like,
words
"Ah,
sound
my."
similar.
Yeah, because it's a yeah.
It's a pun.
All right, are you on the Andy Dalton bandwagon or am I alone? Because I am.
Who's on the Andy? Why would anyone be on the Andy Dalton?
Andy
Is he doing
Dalton
well?
is the
I
Red
don't pay
Rocket.
attention.
The fucking Red Rocket. He's just gunning.
Who does Andy Dalton have? Who
He's
on
got
the
Tyler
Chiefs?
Everett. No. Andy Dalton.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of another guy.
Cincinnati.
I'm thinking of Alex Smith. You said Red Rocket, so I thought of Alex Smith.
Dude, no, the Red Rocket.
Well, yeah,
is-
he's got AJ Green. Why wouldn't you be on the Andy Dalton
exactly,
wagon?
dude. No, it's
I thought you were
Andy
talking about
Dalton
the Chiefs quarterback. I'm like,
has been
no,
bananas.
for whom?
AJ Green is going to do nothing but catch things in ridiculous fashion.
Tyler Eifert's a
Tyler Effort,
great Tyler. Oh boy,
knock on wood, it's my boy. Like
you got
it's,
Tyler.
yes,
I
but
didn't spend on tight ends. Everyone was picking up Gronk and fucking Jimmy Graham, and I'm like,
I waited.
Jimmy
Took
Graham
Delanie Walker.
this year. Delaney Walker, is that
yeah,
what you said?
yeah.
The Titans. I wouldn't touch a single person on the Titans team.
He is a big target, and he in the
Because
last
there's
many
nothing
years,
else.
Yes,
Who's the current tight end? Or who's the current quarterback for the Titans? I don't even know.
who's the current quarterback for the Titans? Is it isn't it Marcus Mariota?
Is it Marcus Mariota?
Isn't that his new position
I don't
as
know.
the quarterback for the Titans?
I don't know. That's
Could
why
somebody.
I don't care about the Titans that much.
Why do you not? You should.
I think
You're
they're
in fantasy.
useless.
You have to watch in
Their
on
running
the
backs
NFL.
are what? Dexter McCluster and
Whoa,
Sean Green.
All right, Sean
Are
Green.
those the two
I love
guys?
some.
Are those the two? Hey, is Andre Ellington coming back this week?
Is he? Are
I
you
think he
asking
is.
me like
think-
like we did some research beforehand? Like
he
I did
is.
some research and you were baiting me into a question.
I think he is.
Yes, it is Marcus Mariota.
It is Marcus
Yes.
Mariota. Okay.
So that kid could toss the ball around. And Delanie Walker has been with no one. Jake Locker is a quarterback. Who? Is that what you said, Matthew? When I said Jake Locker, you said, who? He owns a car dealership in Tennessee
Jake
right
Locker
now.
does?
I don't know.
That's
I
what
think
and
he
Josh
was-
Gordon's working
He was
there?
trying to do an Elway kind of thing.
Still serving his.
It was like Elway Ford. It's like Locker Buick.
What are you looking up, Matt?
Locker
I
Buick
found the person
Chrysler.
that called in.
Welcome.
Oh shit! Matt found the person who called in.
Holy
How?
shit.
I've done this before.
Did you pay for it?
No.
Oh shit! Who was it?
Bum,
You just know the area.
I got his exact street address.
What?
Well,
Matt got the wait from a cell phone number.
Yeah.
What? That's very dangerous. Wait. Whoa.
Hackers, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Yeah, call in. Yeah, call in. Show us your number. We'll get your fucking.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. So who did? Wow. Okay. This probably isn't a good thing
This
to
episode
advertise.
is brought to
I
you
won't
by
say his name.
Hey.
Ad Alert.
What? Oh, so you have his name?
Protect your accounts.
What?
Yeah.
Do you pay for this service?
No.
What is
Weird.
that? Yeah, it's dude, yo, call in. Get your shit blocked.
Hey, if you call in, we won't look you up. This is not a good thing for us to let our listeners know that, hey, if you call in, we can get your exact street address.
No, they
and we
should be
can
aware.
check
They
your
should be
name.
coming like,
Exactly
oh,
where he lives.
look at
Oh,
that.
dude, that's so fucking
Oh,
creepy,
look
dude.
at that motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him. Ah, look at that motherfucker. Ah.
That's so goddamn creepy. One dude thought he'd call, like, probably dialed the wrong number and then hung up,
More
and
than
now we're
likely.
sitting here looking at his fucking home. I mean, is that a
I don't have
live?
a street view.
That's a live feed, right?
Yeah,
Look
I
at him.
know.
Look at him.
Was
Look
that
at him.
Bing Maps?
Look at he's
Google
checking his mail right now.
Oh, Google
He's checking his
Maps.
mail.
I don't have a street view. Though.
Dude, I love
So-
those websites that have pictures of weird shit people have found in Google Maps.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. Some of the
Right.
crazy stuff people have found
I
in
have
Google Maps.
I have not delved into that part of the internet.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna have to check
beautiful.
that out.
There's so much there.
You know what I did today that I enjoyed the shit out of, and I
What?
spent I spent an hour and a half doing it, and
Guy's
I
got
could
a
have
dirty
spent
backyard.
the
He needs to get on his lawn care.
I spent the whole day doing.
What?
I could have spent the whole day doing. I only spent an hour or so watching. There's YouTube videos and videos on the internet of kangaroos fighting. Have you ever watched some kangaroos
They're
fucking
strong
fight?
as shit.
And they lean on the tail and then they kick you.
Yeah.
So they're just kicking each other in the belly and they're just going back and forth. Fucking
Ah.
Tyson.
No.
Like a Holyfield Tyson. It's just belly shot, belly shot, belly shot.
They're like
belly
really
shot.
strong from what I
It was-
understand too.
Especially with the legs. So they're doing a little fisticuffs up top, and then they lean back on the fucking tail and bam, and shoot you in the legs with the old belly shot. It's
God, I keep yawning. I
I-
can't fucking deal with this.
the only
know,
thing
I might need
I
some
just
coffee.
I need to differentiate. I can't tell the kangaroo from kangaroo. I need like colors.
Jerseys,
Yeah, I need jerseys. I need something so I can help betting.
like shorts.
It's like, oh no, I want green 7. Yeah, I want green 7. Kick the shit out of blue 4.
You want ear tags?
Yes. GPS ear tag,
Yes.
so I know which one's
Dude,
which.
I love watching.
Yo, I want Super
there's
Mario Brothers.
There's a really great video on YouTube called Top 10 Animal Power Moves. And we should watch that because you don't have to see what the guy's talking about. Maddie, can you find the top 10 animal power moves? 'Cause
Do you
it's just
have
a
this guy's
fun-
birth certificate and social
what are you
security
looking at
number
now?
It looks
on
like
right
he's
now?
a county commissioner.
Excellent,
Jesus
wonderful.
Christ, Matt.
yeah.
What are you- Dude, we're doing some like deep investigation into this, man. This is
Do
creepy
not
shit.
Fuck with our show. Do you hear? Do you see it? Are you
creepy
looking
shit.
at me? You
Well, it's weird that
look at
he-
me in the face.
it's weird that he
Periscope
actually-
and weird.
it's weird that
Internet.
he called in after the show was done. So I think it was a wrong number.
It was totally wrong number, but now we're gonna harass.
Now we
this
know.
guy.
What am I looking for?
Top 10 animal power moves. This is cool.
How is this? Do they get to see this, or is this just
they don't
for
get to
us
see
again?
it, but they don't have to see it because it's the sound, man. This is all about.
It's all about sound. Okay,
Yeah,
all right. As long as it's about sound.
That's the first one.
Until we could give them what we see.
Yeah, this is because he just explains the cool shit that these people, that these animals, like just enjoy the coolness that is these animals.
Animal power moves. God.
Animal sounds.
Power move number 10 belongs to the bombardier beetle.
Right,
Hank, when the bombardier beetle is
here we
threatened,
go.
it turns
Speaking of animal sounds,
let's get some sound. Oh, Maddie's broadcasting
acid
is
out of its butt. Power move number 9.
Back to the beginning.
You know how I love giraffes. Hank. Giraffes are like the.
Are we watching another guy's YouTube thing? This is it's like inside the thing,
like
inside the
Inception.
thing.
Yeah, but people can
Wednesday,
see
great
this,
top
right?
10 list on Monday. Today it's time for my top 10 list.
People
Top
see this?
10 animal
they can see it.
power moves. God, I love power moves. Power move number
Probably
10
not the
belongs
best
to the
streaming,
bombardier beetle. Hank, when the bombardier beetle is threatened, it turns around and sprays boiling hot acid out of its butt. Power move number 9, giraffes. You know how I love giraffes, Hank. Giraffes are like the Chuck Norris of the animal kingdom. When they roundhouse kick you, you forget what time it is. A giraffe kick has been known to decapitate a lion. Power move number 8, and one of my personal favorites comes from Cantor's giant soft-shelled turtle. Now, we know the power move for regular turtles, it's their hard green shells. And we know the power move for red turtles, it's their heat-seeking red shells. But the power move for a soft-shelled turtle is motionlessness.
I thought this was big on sound.
The guy that doesn't know what the inside of a vagina feels like.
That's who he is. For 23 and a half
Look at his bookshelf.
Moving
got a
only
stuffed
when
bear.
something crosses his path that he can eat.
Figurines.
Actually sounds a lot like my life, only Cantor's soft-shelled turtle gets to live on the beach, and I have to live
Please
in
pause
Indianapolis.
this. Can you stop this, Matthew?
Oh,
Minneapolis.
This is cool. What is he from Minneapolis?
That's what he just said.
Is he?
Hold on. Let's see.
That he can eat. That actually sounds a lot like my life, only Cantor's soft-shelled turtle gets to live on the beach, and I have to live in Indianapolis.
Oh,
Indianapolis. Very different.
Anyway, there's
if
some
you
cool
live
power
in
moves.
Indianapolis,
Dude, a giraffe.
please have sex with this guy so he stops making long YouTube videos.
A giraffe.
Is this the YouTube video that you wanted to see?
Yeah.
And you said, and I quote, Matthew, hey, no, this is all about the sound. It's not about the video.
You don't have to watch the
No,
video.
it's about this guy talking. Is it this guy's podcast? No. Let's see some stupid. I thought it was animal sounds. Like it was like a giraffe going.
No,
like,
we're learning shit.
Scares away
We're learning cool
by
shit.
this guy.
Power of learning.
We're learning.
Who hasn't
Power
had
move number
sex?
7 belongs to Trichobatrachus robustus, which is a frog, and when he's threatened, he breaks a bone in his own foot and then uses the bone fragment from his compound fracture as a claw to stab you. Power move number 6 is the cuttlefish. So, hey, cuttlefish can turn into crazy colors. They
crazy
can light
shit.
up blue and green and orange and yellow, and they'll swim over to some prey and they'll start lighting up as if to say, here's the party. Check it out. I'm a disco ball. Come and party with me.
I mean, this
is a
guy
crazy
isn't like
rave. Oh,
the
wait, you
funniest.
just
All
got
right, we
eaten.
get it.
Power move number 5, baby potato beetles. Hank,
We
grown-up
have to
potato
watch
beetles
all
have
of
hard
these
shells.
animal power moves.
Predators.
It's a lot of power moves.
It's this guy talking. It's like, is this?
It's a lot of power
Is it
moves.
what's this guy's name's podcast from Indianapolis?
Yes, it is. It is now.
You should have wrote all those animal power moves down and then
just
talk and just said it.
Plagiarized.
And then just said it.
just plagiarized all
That's
of
what the
things.
internet's all about, stealing.
That's true.
That's what it's about. We don't do that here,
No, we'd never.
but that's what the internet's about.
I just want to show everyone.
What's in the fucking box?
There's nothing in the box today. See, nothing in the box.
Dude, I thought you said you put
Absolutely.
something in there.
Nothing in
today.
the box.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Wasn't
That
as loud
was-
as you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
No, I really thought that'd be a little louder.
All right, boys. What else we got on the agenda? What else you got on your 612
A lot of people are
672.
a lot of people are ragging on the Vikings because of that loss. I actually thought they played a hell.
Hey,
of a
they played
game.
up
They
again.
did play a hell of a game.
But they're like,
Adrian
"Oh,
Peterson
fucking
didn't-
Vikings can't make a fucking field." It's just like,
Oh, did
They
Blair
can't-
Walsh
can't-
miss another field goal?
no. I mean, it wasn't. Well, yeah, he did.
I didn't
but,
see the game.
No, but
I was driving.
Well, they came back from I think over a 2-point deficit to come back to
It was a
tie
last
it.
drive. It was a last drive, fourth
and-
quarter.
yeah. And,
Teddy Bridgewater interception. Is that how it ended? How
no,
did it
we just
end?
couldn't complete on downs.
Oh,
So
it
we
was
just
a
had
fourth
we just
down.
had
It
a
was-
fourth down
okay.
kick. We just couldn't get across the field, but I loved it. It was a very exciting game.
I liked it. I liked the game.
That I think had to be, I don't know,
Oh,
it probably
I'm
had to be
sorry.
one of the plays of the week when Peterson broke through that hole.
That was amazing. I love to watch.
He was gone. Did you see that, Greg?
I heard about.
Oh my
that.
God!
I didn't see the.
We created the perfect hole and he's gone. I mean, that's just what we.
Did you guys wake up?
Need.
I really enjoyed. I don't know. I don't care what they say. I enjoy the games in London because you can make a whole freaking day of watching football. It starts at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you could literally watch I watched my Jets kick the living bejesus out of the Dolphins. I watched a Dolphin meltdown and a Philbin firing.
They just fired the coach for
it was in London. So he stayed. I bet you stayed in London. Went to Sotheby's. Got some antiques.
Fuck it, yeah.
They should do the London thing on Thanksgiving.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that crazy?
That would be wonderful.
The crazy kick that was supposed to win the game for the Saints. I think this was Sunday Night Football. This kick was supposed to win the game for the Saints. I don't remember who the Saints played, but the Saints. And
you still started the story.
No, because the Saints, because it was crazy. Because this dude, he's like 10 years old. This little dude, he's like this really young guy. Zach Hawker is his name, and they lost in overtime to Dallas because
Whedon finally got away. Oh
yeah. Remember this? It was a tie game, and Whedon had like this monster drive. Terrence Williams finally scores a touchdown. They get it back, and then Breeze takes him down the field, just three plays, 70 yards, and they finally get into field goal range. Like, fuck it, we're gonna win this game. It was a tie game, and then the kicker kicks a 30-yard field goal. Actually, I think this is the place kicker. He's the secondary. He was a second string kicker. Kicks a field goal, hits the uprights, and they go into overtime. It was crazy, and they cut to the camera to the kid right after he kicks the field goal, and it's like, dude, this kid's face was crushed. It was like his big day. It was his big moment, and he couldn't have kicked a more perfect kick that hit the post. It was exactly at the post.
It wasn't wide left.
It was right at the goddamn post.
Bong,
and it was and everyone was
sound, dude, there's like a Chinese guy hits a gong at a restaurant, and it's just, and that's what he's gonna think. That kicker is gonna go back to that moment where his first kick.
Yeah.
Bong.
He's gonna become a crazy fucker, like what's that? Ace Ventura, fucking. Lace us out. Lace us out. Anyway, I think let's wrap it up. We had a good episode, you guys. Let's wrap it up. Good luck to everyone in fantasy. I hope I can finally fucking win a game. We'll see you next week.
I put your chapstick on the
with Joe, Matt Thomas, and Greg Berman.
Good to see you, boys. Matthew,
I'll be better.
Will you feel better? Will you feel better? It's onions. Onions and eat some garlic and I swear by the goddamn onions.
Coffee enemas.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Onions and Andy Dalton. I wish I would have got that in the beer. Onions and Andy Dalton is a great name for the podcast.